Hello, 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 humanity. Uh, good to talk to you on this Saturday evening, evening approaching nighttime. I want to come to you real quickly and give you this recipe for a light-hearted sandwich. It's really delicious. I got the idea. I was watching a vlogger on TV, and she made the most. Oh my goodness, the sandwich just looked so delicious. I thought about it literally for 3 days, and that's what this channel is all about. For of course, anybody's welcome, but it's for those of us that struggle with food, be it cravings, be it sugar or what have you. So her sandwich was just, oh my goodness, it just looked so delectable, right? But here lies the problem. Those of us that struggle with sugar, it presented an issue for me because the way I can't remember the name of the sandwich, or I would tell you, but the way she prepared her sandwich, it was a French bread. I hope I'm saying that right. I mean, I hope I'm identifying that right. The long pieces of bread that you get in the grocery stores. They're usually in a long paper bag, sitting somewhere separate from the regular breads. But anyway, so she had one, I don't know what you would call hers, but it was wider in width as opposed to your traditional French breads that are long and they're rather slender in length. Hers was wide. I've seen them all the time in the stores, but I can't remember exactly what you would call them. But anyway, so that presented a problem for me because I knew that I wanted so desperately to try this sandwich that she was preparing, and so it was not only the the density, the thickness of the bread, but then the sugar, the yeast, and all of that that presents a problem for a lot of us. We're still in that struggle, or slowly coming out. So the bread was an issue, and then she used a lot of just delicious meats. Well, I don't eat meat, so that presented another challenge for me. But I just saw the way she packed the sandwich, the way she set the sandwich up, and the ingredients that she put in it. So I went to work to try to revise the sandwich in a healthier version. So I'm gonna give it to you real quick, so I can try to come to you with the uh, zucchini pasta that I created yesterday. That was also equally as delicious. So for this particular sandwich, what you're going to do, you're going to refer back to the bagel recipe, and if you don't have it readily available, it's real simple. You're going to use a half of a cup for this recipe. Like I said, the bread is pretty dense. Maybe you'll try 1 cup of oat flour, a fourth of a cup of coconut flour, and you're going to mix that together, and then you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of xanthium gum. And you remember, the xanthium gum, that's your glue, that's the tool that you're using to however you form your mixture, it's going to allow it to stay in just such form. So you're going to use a teaspoon of xanthium gum, and remember, we already discussed that the teaspoon is the smaller of the spoons, the tablespoon is the larger of the spoons. So you're going to put a teaspoon of xanthium gum. And remember, I told you I don't like the taste of xanthium gum at all. So what you want to do is choose your favorite seasonings. I think I discussed this in another post. I had a savory potato roasted seasoning, and I used some of that. I went real heavy on the black pepper because remember, I'm trying to overshadow that xanthium gum taste, but it served more than one purpose. It not only took away the xanthium gum taste, but it just made the bread. It looked. I don't know if you've seen those like rustic breads. I just love those breads. They're so expensive, but it gave it a rustic look, and it also the flavor was just dynamic. But anyway, so I went heavy on the black pepper. I went heavy on the the minced onions. You can just use onion powder, garlic powder, all of this. You're under the 1 teaspoon. If you want to go heavier, as long as it's no sugar and a little bit of salt, you can. Remember, personalization and customization is key to this new eating lifestyle, working out for you to your good. And so I also added just I had some random seasonings that had no salt. So you want to as many seasonings as you want, as long as they have no salt. Just go heavy on them, because if they have a lot of salt, and it's going to mess up your bread. Okay. So, and always, stay mindful of no sugar. So look at the ingredients on the labels of your seasonings. So after you get your seasonings in, you've got your flour in, you've got your xanthium gum, 1 teaspoon. Then you're going to go in with 1 egg. You'll stir that up. Another thing about xanthium gum, it clumps. It makes your flour clump. So you're going for a pancake consistency. Everybody's seen what pancake mix looks like. Once all the ingredients are in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to, let you put your tap water, or, your bottled water, however that goes. You're going to stream it, as you're stirring. Keep stirring and pouring small amounts of the water until you get the consistency of pancake mix, or something almost close to it. And after you do that, you're going to get your plate, and you're going to take at least maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of your coconut flour, and a smaller amount of the oat flour. Now, with your dusting of the flour, you're going heavier, but not too heavy, because coconut flour, it's almost similar to like a biscuit type thing. So you don't want to go too heavy on it, but you want to take out the stickiness of the dough. So you're going to go maybe, and I may not be explaining this to the best of you guys understanding, but I'm doing the best I can, because I'm not a baker, and I don't have patience for cooking anyway. But anyway, so you're going to go in. You're going to use more of the more of the coconut flour than the oat flour, but you're not going to use a lot of either. And then you're going to dust your dough, and knead it until, and you know what kneading is. That's just taking it back and forth, round and round. You just put motion to your dough. That's all that is. And so you're gonna, move it around until you're getting a ball-like consistency, and it's not that sticky. And then you're going to flatten it out. I hope that shape is a triangle. Well, let's just say a flat book. You want your dough flattened out into a thick book, okay? You want to give a lot of width to it. And then you'll place that in a, grease pan, be it a cake pan, or I had an aluminum pan that I got from the Dollar Tree. And you can also use a loaf pan if you want to, but when you use the loaf pan, your bread is probably going to come out more like those sub sandwiches. Bread is going to be slender in size, and you don't want the slender size. You want a more you want more width. You want a wider bread, because you're going to slice it down the middle, and then you may be able to eat the whole thing without slicing. That's going to be strictly your choice. If you have a large enough oven and you like the sandwich, it would be good if you could make you maybe 5 or 6 pieces of bread. So that way, all you have to do is just pull it out of the freezer. Well, anyway, you're going to bake that on 375. You're going to bake that for maybe 15 minutes on one side, 15 minutes on the other. You want a real nice crisp bread, and make sure your seasonings are pretty thick, because those seasonings are going to give you that rustic look. If you're familiar with those breads in the bakery and what have you, they look rustic. They look old, but they're delicious. So anyway, after you bake your bread, you'll take that out and you'll put that to the side. Then your stir fry. Get your frozen bag of stir fry. You want the kind of stir fry where there's strips. Stir fry can come where you got your broccoli, you got all those things, and those are bulky vegetables. That's not what you want. You want thin sliced vegetables, and your stir fry should be inclusive of bell peppers, onions, and Um, there may be something else, and I can't really remember it right now. I'm trying to rush so I can get you the other, the zucchini pasta. So anyway, you're going to stir fry that. Then you're going to take you 1 cup of kale, washed and chopped, and you're going to add that into your greased skillet as well. Put your seasonings in, the seasonings that you prefer, and saute that for maybe about 5 minutes. You'll put that to the side. Now, this is where it gets kind of tricky because I don't really know enough substitutes to really guide you down that road. So the quickest way and the best way I know where you can come out sugar free, find you salad dressings that are sugar free but are on this vein, or what you like, but that has like a little sweet tangy taste to it. I found a garlic honey and something else in it, and it had like a sweet tang to it, but certain things can really, really go heavy on the sugar. So that's why I said, just to forego all of that, find you a sugar-free salad dressing. And what you're going to do is grease your skillet. You're going to put the salad dressing on the front and the back of both slices of your bread. You're going to let that brown for maybe not even a minute. You know what I'm saying? You just want that. Savory sweetness to go into the bread. Okay, you're gonna take that out. After you take that out, now you're going to start piling your sandwich. You're going to, and remember, this recipe is meat friendly. If you decide you want to go with meat, get you some lean cuts of turkey, chicken breast, or what have you, and just put that in with your vegetables. It's no problem. Like I say, all of the recipes are meat friendly. And so then what you're going to do is, after you now you're ready to dress your bread, you're going to put mayo on both sides. If you can find a sugar free, fine, or you might even want to just use the salad dressing if you like that, and make it kind of if you like it, uh, uh, make it kind of thick on both sides so you get that moisture in that thickness of that bread. But personalize and customize it to the way that you like. So anyway, you're going to put that on both sides of the bread. You're going to pile on your vegetables and your kale. Then you're going to go in with your mozzarella cheese and maybe a Colby, a Jack, or cheddar, sliced in strips, or you can cut it in into slices, however you want to do it. But she went real heavy on the cheeses. So a lot of you probably have a lot of different various cheeses in your refrigerator. So just explore, just go in heavy with your cheeses if you want. And you put that in the microwave, and you're going to put that in the microwave for maybe about a minute, or until your cheese melts. And then you just put your put the bread that doesn't have the vegetables on it, put it on top, make it into a sandwich, slice it, eat it the way it is. It's up to you. I really do hope that you enjoy this sandwich. She just made it so delicious. And, for those of us that struggle with sugar, those of us that struggle with cravings, I had to do it another way because it doesn't work out well for us if we eat loads of sugar and loads of fat. Well, that particular sandwich, as awesome as it was, there were like maybe about probably about 4 or 5 different lunch meats, and some of those lunch meats can be loaded with fat and salt, and then so a lot of the cheeses are too. So just choose your the worser. But the thing that I really had to go in and do, I had to redo the bread because that bread is so thick and it's filled with sugar and yeast, and for a lot of us that's in the struggle, that's just not good. So anyway, I hope you like the more the healthier version that I took that sandwich to. And by all means, do your personalization, your customization, and hit it with some of your extra stuff, and even take it to a tastier version, because I know you all can cook. So at any rate, that's my version of the a healthier version of the sandwich that I saw and so loved. I really do apologize for not remembering the name, but it really, really, really looked very tasty. Okay, enjoy your Saturday. Oh, don't forget, you know how I ended. I'm going to go and get it and bring it back to you.